Good morning, good evening, good night from wherever you are. Welcome on in to another race of the SMB3 PointsPalooza tournament organized by our lovely Gungeon lover. And um, and welcome. I really did not prepare like a welcoming message. I am washed. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is going to be our match, our third match from Group C, and we see that our runners are quite impatient to actually start. So I'm gonna to drop the flags right now, and first of all, this is gonna be a match of Group C. We have Mondii and Japezu, both Finnish representatives of the Finnish community. They do all these type of tournaments a lot, so I cannot expect nothing but amazing like showcase when it comes to um, pretty much like making those points as the tourney goes, or better said, as the match goes. Um, the flags has been dropped, and before the we get to see the runners starting, there's 3 points that can be grabbed in World 1, where we're gonna have an early P-speed strat in 1-2, then the opportunity to clip in 1F, so we're not going for the whistle. And then we have a shell to shell action in 1-6, where we're gonna be grabbing the first Koopa of the level and try to transport it all the way to the end to knock out the last green Koopa below the card. And there we go. We are going with our runners, and so far so good. Getting that mushroom and running up. And there you go. They are awesome already. So right now they're gonna be doing the first point attempt, which it's a little bit so pixel dependent, but we're gonna to try to get it either way. Japezu got it, and so did Mondii. Very nice. We really like our matches to be like this, like perfectly balanced. Alrighty, so we have our runners. They're not opting to go for the fire flower, but they're going to do their clip. Okay, Mondii attempted first. Second for Mondii, first for Japezu. And third for Mondii. Oh, but Japezu did not get it. Ooh, he almost take damage there. Oof. That was scary. But very nicely done by Mondii. That he's going to get like these a little bit of a lead right now. Alrighty, so we are entering 1-5, considering that we're not having the tail, so there's no damage versus strat. Can we see any tunnels? No tunnels for Mondii. Oh, we got an early bro from Japezu, so that's gonna give him some seconds of a lead because there's not gonna be any movements from the bro, like around the map. Yeah, those annoying movement of 2. And this is Mondii with his opportunity to get that shell to shell action. Let's see. He waits a little bit, so he's in a nice position to actually carry on this shell. And he got it. Very nice, clear for World 1 points. Now, Japezu. He's gonna wait a little bit. He's carrying the turtle shell. Oh, he barely missed out that P-speed, so yes. He's gonna miss it just for a tiny frame over there, but because he did not manage to make he made the P-speed strat all the way to the last possible like pixel right there. Oof, that was so intense. So meanwhile, they're like in this auto scroller. We're gonna mention a little bit about the points up to grab for World 2. It's gonna be starting in the first level where where our runners are gonna try to clip one of the pipe mazes in the 2-1 level. Every clip that they can do for these like throughout the whole match, they can attempt it at least 3 times to earn the point. Then in 2-2, we're gonna see a very fancy strat. I would consider that it's a very difficult strat, which it is about going backwards throughout the whole 2-2, as in like you're gonna gain some momentum as you slide backwards on the first hill, and then you're gonna try to like have like these very precise like jumps in order to reach the final Koopa of the level. And then we're going to see another point attempt on all the way until the castle, but we still have some time for that. So right now we see Mondii. He enters to 2-1 first. I know that the timers are not like that sync, but they're like kind of like half a second, so it's still a nice way to watch. Okay, 3 tries and you're out. Mondii will not get the point. Let's see Japezu though. You see Japezu. Ooh, he gets it first try. He has to be very happy about that. Clips mostly are RNG related because they depend on a very like specific subpixel to actually manage to get those clips. And whoa, we got to see Mondii entering the level with such a confidence. And he makes that point. Love to see it. Also, we see Japezu too. Very nice speed indeed. He's slowing a little bit down, but he gets the point. He definitely gets the point. So I hope that he remembers to mark it out, because the goal is to actually bounce off the last Koopa. Alrighty, so... Oh, he thought that he didn't get it. Okay, I'm gonna like send him the message that he actually got the point. Oh, but Mondii took a little bit of damage here, so he's not gonna be able to do the fire kill. While Japezu, while maintaining his fire flower, he's gonna be able to finish out this fort a little bit faster. Also, we see Mondii opting to grab that music box that it's gonna help him in case that he gets a runaway, because I know that he had an unfortunate incident with it, while Japezu is gonna be opting to skip that up. So for now, Japezu has the lead. Alrighty, so we see Japezu getting that green rocket, and so did Mondii. Okay, Japezu does not want that music box, so he is gonna be skipping it altogether. While Mondii is on his way to the quicksand. They are very close to each other. The only difference, it was pretty much that music box up to this point. And it's a very small difference too, so... They are very close to each other. Oh, I get to see that the Hammer Bros are exactly the same spot as Mondii, so they're gonna be opting to play the level that they feel more comfortable with. I like Mondii's play of playing 2-5 because 2-4 can be scary without a fire flower. Very nice. Yeah, and 2.5 might be a little bit slower than 2.4, but it's still like it's a safer level, so no worries about that. Oh, we got to see that Mondii is going to be able to fight his Hammer Bro first. So even despite that we see that he's doing like another level, but Japezu is still going to be playing it either way after the pyramid. Followed by another movement of 2, sadly. Ooh, Japezu lost his speed over there, but luckily his knowledge with the level allowed him to keep that fire flower definitely, because he didn't got like tripped on the other bossy beetle right there. Let's go. 281 is still a very nice in-game timer for this. Oh my god, the sink and the throne jump together! Love to see it! Okay, technically, Mondi's in the lead because of a half of a second. Like, think of the timers. But still, we get to see pretty much even right now. Very nice. So right now for this upcoming point, they're going to be spawning a green block over here. And Japezu, I think he forgot. I think he forgot about the green block. Yeah, what you just witnessed is that when you hit those question blocks in a specific frame when you're in an auto-scroller, sometimes they come out with a glitch color, so getting that green block will be awarded for 1 point in this tournament. It does not represent anything in-game, as in like it's not something that is gonna affect the game, but it was more of a showcasing like how this game is too old and it gets those glitches, those funny glitches, and we're pretty much even when it comes to um, how deep into the race we are. We're entering World 3 pretty much neck and neck. Japezu will need to be playing or will need to be getting like these points in World 3 in order to catch up a little bit when it comes to points. And speaking of points, well, we're gonna see our runners getting our first point in the level 3-3, where they're gonna be, well, first they'll need to damage boost in. Oh my god, and both they get the jump! No, these guys are so hyped to watch, honestly. That was insane sync right there. But yeah, I wanted to mention that in 3-3 they will need to damage boosting one of in the level prior or in the level itself in order to get their this attempt to the point where they're gonna be grabbing a fire flower while keeping P speed in 3-3. It's a very like intimidating point to watch, but it's actually very cozy when you get to play it. Also, both of them getting like the 3-2 P speed, but sadly Japezu might have gotten a drop input right there, so he has to like continue like the normal way, while Mondii is gonna obtain the lead that way. Okay, I like that Japezu waited until, you know, like getting like that damage so he can enter. While Mondii might actually get the damage over here. Very nice. And we're gonna get the P-Speed flower right there. No! Ah, he overshot the jump and he landed on the coop instead of that. But Japezu got that point definitely. Very nicely done. Alrighty, so for our next point, they're gonna be entered this following fortress, and they're going to attempt the frame perfect door 3 entry. So let's see. Mondii. Ah, he didn't get it. Okay, Japezu is gonna Make sure to first grab his frog suit because he will need it for another point later on the run. And let's see, if Japezu gets the door 3, he's gonna be also even with Mondii over here. He gets it! Oh my god! Yo! And they're even again! That door 3 capitalized on the time save right there. Wow! Okay, Japezu right now he's gonna be playing these Hammer Bros because they are pretty much right on his way. While Mondii is gonna be opting to play 3-4, he's gonna grab a Fire Flower over here, definitely. Yeah, Japezu definitely got his door 3, very nicely done. Ooh, but he took a little bit of damage in these pro fights. Oh, he got a special tie, luckily, so he is gonna be able to re-grab the mushroom over there. Nice. Mondii will not get scammed by that runaway bro. You know, sometimes these bros likes to go all the way right into the overworld map and definitely can cause a little bit of a struggle over here in Warpless runs. Normally those are typically resets because you don't want to take a death or play these 3-6. So, okay, we're gonna equip in that cloud and on to 3-8. So, this level, ooh, Japezu with a sweaty fire grab over there. Oh, he has to be very careful. You don't want to get eaten. Let's go. He knows what he's doing. What am I even talking, right? Alrighty, so in this upcoming level, we're going to try to attempt to get the H jump. Like that, Mondii just showcased right now. Very nicely done. Ooh, he almost had a little bit of an issue with that upward pipe. You know, vertical pipes, they never work. And they're gonna be entering the next world, I mean the next airship very soon, which they're gonna try to get 4 1-ups by bouncing off rocket wrenches and bullet bills. Also Mondii with the with the throne jump over there. So does Japezu, so very nice, very nice. Alrighty, these are pretty much as even as it can be. My god. Japezu hasn't like marked his backward slide point, but he definitely got it. He jumped off the last Koopa. Alrighty, so. Oh, Mondii missed it just by a moment over there. But Japezu gets it. That's 2 points right there. Very nice by Japezu. Alrighty, so Japezu might get a little bit of a lead here, considering that he still has a Fire Flower, and fire kills on Koopalinks actually save quite some time. Especially when it comes to Wendy, that she throws those rings and can be a little bit hectic. Ooh! He opted to try to get like that nice faster fire kill on Wendy, but she sadly like hopped out of her shell a little bit. But they're pretty much even again. Mondii has to be very careful though because there's a deathless point incentive, so you don't want to take any death. So he might actually grab the first power up in this upcoming level in World 4. So speaking of World 4, we have 3 more points to grab, where the first point is gonna be attempted in the 4-2 level, where our runners are gonna try to do that same jump we watched in 3-1, like at the very start of the level, but in this case, we're gonna see that happening in 4-2. So we see Japezu getting the P-Speed. Maybe he gets an upper decker. Ah, he attempted it. An attempt was made, definitely. And with that, Japezu is gonna be a little bit ahead over here, but I'm gonna switch his audio to him because he's definitely a little bit ahead. There we go, Japezu gets the air jump. So does Mondii. All these runners with their frame perfect strats and abilities. Very nice to see. Oh no! Ooh! Japezu tilted an upper decker, but he got a clip over there. If he didn't get out of that pipe, he would have been soft lock, and he would need the timer to run out. That was something. Also, we gotta to see that Japezu had a little bit of a marathon there. He's going to be playing the cloud first. While we see Mondii, oof, takes a little bit of damage there. But he's out of there. I'm gonna see who's gonna keep the audio, like when they enter in 4-4, because Mondii still has to play that cloud, bro. Okay, he's gonna be opting to play that, to get that mushroom. He really needs a power up for this upcoming level. Eek, it's a tail. I am pretty positive he wanted to equip the fire flower. Okay, so we see now Japezu using this frog. So he's gonna get the 282 in-game timer point. Look how the frog goes. Oh my god, it's so cute. And very nicely done, 288. Now Mondii, he does not have a frog suit, but he's gonna try to attempt the classic 282 with his P-Speed abilities or skills. He gets it! Very nice. Very nice, very nice. It's very tight to get it. Now we see Japezu, he's gonna try to get that damage, let's go. Very nice. Both of our runners without a fire flower, but it's okay. They definitely know their backups. And we're gonna enter to the final fortress of this world, where we have a point to get here, as we are going to crush down every dry bones in the level. So we have one over there. We see Mondii opting to use the box over here. Oh, Japezu, you missed one? Nice. And there you go. That's a free point right there. It's a fun point to do as well. It's very nice and cozy. Okay, Japezu. Will he get another throne jump? He does! Ooh, we're getting closer to get the throne jump point. Very nice, very nice. And Mondii? Ah, he did not get it. See, when you're coming from a fort, typically it's a little bit harder, given that you only have one frame to actually get that jump in the throne room. So when you're coming from a level, I think you can have at least 2 frames to actually get it, but from a fort, it's pretty much frame perfect too. If only there was one in a bonus area so we could see some DLC. I know. Ooh, Japezu, be careful, be careful. Don't trust the screws. You don't like the screws. Sadly, because of that, a little bit of an incident happening, he missed the swag coin account, but he gets a perfect alignment. While Mondii, your alignment, that's a bit not that high quality. Okay, so right now we have Japezu pretty much in the lead. I would like to see if he gets if he actually marked down his 2 point over there, because I know that he got it. We can always like verify the match later, as into like get the proper like a score, or the official score. But so far these runners have nailed a lot of these points, so they must be very happy about it. Okay, in World 5, we have 4 points, because they're a little bit more technical. Those points are gonna start when we enter the Twisty Castle, and most of the points are gonna be done in the sky section of the Sky World. Very nice fire kill from both of them. So we're off to World 5. Now, to explain a little bit what the first point is gonna be, it's a little bit tricky when it comes to the technical words and stuff, so bear with me. So, they're gonna be entering the longest pipe transition in the game, which it's also called as the Twisty Castle. So, when they enter the second room, they're gonna attempt to enter the pipe, but not from like in a vertical way, like from down to up. They're gonna attempt to clip or side clip it and enter it from the side. It's gonna be interesting if they actually nail it out, so you can see what I mean. But it's very tricky to do, especially when you're like, you want to keep your P speed. Sometimes if you're like Big Mario, it's slightly harder than doing it as a small Mario. So I'm not sure if they're gonna be like, how can I say this? They're gonna be like taking damage on purpose because of that. So we're gonna see what these runners have in mind. So we see Japezu going through this 5-2. Mondii, be careful. He almost like undershoot that jump over there and almost fall into the shaft of shame. Those movements. Hammer Bros behave. Okay, Japezu is gonna opt to skip these Hammer Bros. I think he doesn't have another box, so he's still going to be like gambling on maybe getting like something nice out of it, maybe a P-wing or a star. Okay, very nice 5F1 by Mondii too. Ah, the switches! I think that's a P-wing for Japezu. He really must feel like relieved about like looking that switch over there. And with that, we're both entering into the Twisty at the same time. Wow! Okay, so we have Mondii take a little bit of damage there. He lost the piece bit over there, so he's gonna take a little bit to gain it. And then Japezu with his attempt. First. Okay. Mondii. He gets it first try! Wow! Uh... He didn't jump over there for Japezu. He's gonna try his final attempt. He didn't get it. But Mondii did get it. Oof. Yeah, when you're small, definitely helps more, but at the same time, it's quite difficult to do. Alright, next two, we're gonna see in the Sky World, in the level after the one that Mondi's playing, we're gonna attempt getting a P-speed strat in the next level, in 5-5. So we're gonna be switching the audio to Mondii because he is about to be the first one to enter 5-5. Okay, so he has 2 stars and he can use one to get this point. And he gets it! Alrighty, Japezu. He's gonna be equipping a star as well. I'll try to get it. And he gets it as well! He gets a tail, but it's fine. He can damage boost as well. And then we're gonna try to get a star spawn in the last question block over here. He gets it. He definitely gets the point. Ah, no upper decker. Let's see Japezu. Is he going to get the point? Let's summon that special star. Oh, he missed by a frame. Ah, no upper decker either. Alrighty. So we get to see another side pipe over there. The Stewie pipe. Shout out to Stewie Carman for doing that in a very common base. Common basis, sorry. Now, those movements of 4 with that bro over there. Already, 5-8. Really like Mondii's stratton. He attempted that upper decker too. Yeah, upper deck. We call on upper decker every time that we entered to horizontal pipe in a glitchy way too. So, ooh, that was very. He did not get the P speed in this level. Mondii does not wanted to take damage over there, so he did everything he could to keep that mushroom. And we got another throne jump. Still one. I think he just needs one, if I'm not mistaken. And Japezu gets another throne jump. They are even in throne jumps. Oh my god. Alright. For the final point in World 5, they're going to attempt a fire kill on this Koopaling. Sorry, I forgot the name of it. So the Koopalings, to be able to get those fire kills in, you will need to predict the behavior that they're gonna have, in order to, get those shots in and not being hopping around the arena. So those Koopalings can be predicted actually by knowing the different patterns that it's gonna have depending on the moment that you enter the pipe. And oh my god, Mondii, be careful. Oof, let's see Japezu. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Japezu gets a fire kill point. But yeah, as I was trying to point out, they can be predicted that, given that their behavior is gonna be set or fixated in the moment that you enter the pipe. So you have to know pretty much like the time that it's gonna take you from the level that you came to the moment that you enter to the pipe. Sorry, my wording is off right now. Oh my god, I cannot speak English right now. So this is gonna start becoming a SpeedGaming Español event at some point. I'm sorry. Alrighty, so we have our next point coming up in World 6 with something that we like to call the floor kill. You see how glitchy this game can be, to the point that you can despawn like enemies off screen and suddenly they're gonna die like that away. It's a very funny point, but at the same time it's very tricky to do. So let's see our runners attempt it. Mondii's not going for it at all. He does not want to. Oh, maybe that was intentional. Okay, so he's going for the point. Okay. Ooh, okay. Mondii definitely got it. Like you saw how the boom boom just no, the boom boom shuffle into Japezu's side is gonna make him take the death. No. Ah, he didn't expect that side slide. Oh my god. Ah, boom boom. Ah, that's a shame. That has to be heartbreaking right there, but... Alrighty, so... For our next point, our runners will try to get that 389 point as they enter this pipe over there. Let's see. 389! Very nicely done. I still consider that in-game timer is a myth. I do my inputs the same way as they did, and still somehow I missed the 389 by like half of a frame or something like that. It's funny. Um. Alrighty, so Mondii, I think he's able to skip the Starbro right there, and he's going to 6F2. After 6F2, they have another point for grabs in 6-8, where they can get like a 293 in-game timer. So they have to be very aware of the lag frames that the level can produce and stuff. But for now, we see Japezu attempting his 389 entrance. So we see, very nice, very good. Get the despawn. Oh, he missed it by... he missed it by just a little bit. Now Mondii taking a little bit of damage here. And I think he got it. Yes, he gets a 293 point over there. Alrighty, we have Japezu in 6F2. Wall jump attempt, and he gets it first try. Mondii has to be very happy about it. And he brought with him that ice block over there. That was funny. Okay, so right now he has to be a little bit careful here, so he does not want to take a death. Power up for extra carefulness. I like that. Then we see Japezu opting to get that 293. He takes the damage over there, and oh, that is slowdown over there is not gonna make him get that point. Alrighty, while Mondii, he had an attempt to have another like frame perfect air jump as he entered the elevator over there, but sadly he did not make it. Now Japezu wall jump. This Finnish community with their wall jumps, they are so good at this. Wow. Alrighty, so as we approach World 7, there's 3 points that they can get here. One of them is like a 2-part point. In the first one will be, oh no, Japezu taking another death because he lost the PSP into that like bar over there. No. Alrighty, so in World 7, they still can get 3 more points. The first one is starting with 7-1 clip. Japezu did not get the air jump either. But Mondii, here we got to see that got the fancy first class clip. So if Botsy is present, he's gonna tell you what was on the menu. Yeah, that's a little bit of a meme of the SMB3 community. So Japezu, let's see if he gets that final throne jump he needs. He did not get it. Alrighty, so Mondii entering the Lemmy fight. He's gonna manip for some subpixels here so he can get his. Ooh, that looked like a nice subpixel 15 manip. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, for 7-1 and for all the clips in this game, you need to manipulate your subpixels. Some of them are easy to manipulate than others, as in like, for an example, in world set in this airship fight and for 7-6, you can actually have like that a small margin of time to actually try to manipulate. But for others, you are pretty much completely blind and hope for the best. Now, Mondii, he has one more attempt to get this point. Ah, but he misses the jump right there. Oof. He had a very good manip, but sadly he jumped a little bit too late and then he started to jump a little bit too early, like rubbing that wall. In this case, for 7-1, for the standard standing clip, you need sometimes to manipulate your subpixel to subpixel 14 or 15, unless you're going to do some pipe rubs. That I know there has been a lot of tech and lot of investigation and research for this 7-1 clip because definitely it can be a run killer. Alrighty, so Mondii entering 7-2. So in 7-2 there's another clip to be done. In here we don't manipulate anything because honestly we didn't even go for this route when it comes to the Warpless attempts. So we're gonna see Mondii entering this pipe and he's gonna hope for the best. First he needs that power up. Now, Japezu. Ooh, he had a very nice double rub attempt over there. Second try. But he gets it in third try, and Mondii gets his bottom clip first try. Very nice, very nice. Oof. In a moment, we're gonna see Japezu attempted that bottom clip as well. I think he has... Oh, he does not have a star. Okay. Okay. Very nice piece bit over there. And let's see, Japezu, bottom clip. He gets it first try too! Wow, they're very close on points. Anything can happen. Mondii still has a deathless incentive though. Okay. P went in. We enter 4 knocks. This section past 7-3, we call it like item abuse island because we're only using our items. We're equipping a cloud, we're equipping P-wings. We're trying to go fast in here, so we do it as fast as we can. Now, I noticed that Japezu has 1 extra P-wing, so I really wonder where he's gonna be able to use it. Now, for last point in World 7, I mentioned it was there was a point that it was a 2-part point, and it's gonna start when they enter 7-8. They're gonna go grab the hammer suit hidden in one of the blocks of 7-8, and then they're gonna try to hammer kill the Boom Boom in 7F2. So it's a very, very like difficult point because you want to keep that hammer suit. Okay, Mondii. He enters. Oops. Press stream. Okay, we're back. so Mondii managed to get like that hammer suit right there. And ooh, he lost his speed speed over there, but he managed to get the hammer kill point. Very nice. Let's see Japezu. And he gets the 5th throne jumper right there! Or was it a 4th? Oh no! I think that Mondii missed out a throne jump. He didn't get all 5. Very sad. Okay, Japezu opting to get that star over there. Gotta be extra safety. Oof. Be careful. Don't worry, you don't have to. You just have to get that hammer on the boom boom. You don't have to think about the in-game timer. Okay. Gets rid of the first dry bones. Ooh, he was so close to take damage there. But he gets his hammer kill. Very nice clip, Mondii. I never seen that before. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh, and Japezu did not get the final throne jump. Ah, they're both going to keep just 4 throne jumps. Touch. Alrighty, so for World Date, we have several points to get as well. We have up to 4. The first one is gonna be when they play two hand tiles, where they have to cross the hand bridge and play at least 2 of them. Even if they don't grab you, you have to enter manually. So the first one into World 8 is gonna be Mondii. And after those hand points, or that hand point, sorry, we're gonna enter to 8-1, so they get an in-game timer of 389 without using a star, because at the beginning of 8-1 there's a bit of some obstacles, like some piranha plants, so you want to get rid of them with either the hammer or the fire flowers if you have it. So then you have like this a little bit of like platform, like long platform, in order to get your P speed. Then after in 8-1, there's a point in 8F, or in the fortress. So they have to do another like frame or very frame perfect jump, where as they land on the P switch. And then for our final point, we're gonna do one of the rando clips that we do in randomizer, that is gonna be skipping the waffle stair. Pretty much. I like to call them waffle lights. I know they're normally called rotodiscs, so I'm sorry. Alrighty, Mondii. There's another incentive for who finished first in the race, so if Mondii keeps this lead, he might actually get 2 points just by finishing first. But anything can happen. Anything can happen up to Bowser Castle, so This ain't over yet. So meanwhile we're in our auto scrollers. Next in schedule, uh, this is gonna be our only match for today, but we're gonna have a match on third. Well, we have two matches tomorrow. One as early as noon, Eastern, in this channel as well. We're gonna have Sakali versus Street Carmen. I think that's a group A, like a match right there. And then we're gonna have another match at 6:15 p.m. Eastern, in between Papatate and True Hyper Mario. I think that's a group B match over there. We still need the channel to be selected. And then on Saturday, I'll be facing Mondii at 2 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna have like a very nice commentary by the Bagger 5 and Yato. Well, Yato Kaminami, if you don't know him. So, Mondii, the first one in the hands. Get the 2-hand point right there. Hoping he skips the first one, but nope. He gets grabbed. Ooh, he dodged that hammer right there. Very nice. Okay, so he managed to skip the second hand and enters the third one. The third one can be a little bit long, but there's a power-up right there in case that they need it, and he's done. He gets the 2-hand point. Okay. Japezu finishing off the navy. Nice hammer kill over there. So he's going to attempt to get crossing the bridge again. So let's see. Ooh, he skips the first hand. He equipped that star because you don't wanna play that hand one. Ooh, he needed to wait until the star expired because as you're like doing that that somersault, you cannot enter the pipe. So very nice, very nice. And he gets grabbed by hand too, so no worries. Ooh, he slip off from that block right there, but he is able to continue running, going fast. And Mondii is gonna be our first to attempt the Starless 3-9. Let's see, very nice. And gets P-Speed. He's definitely gonna get it. Yeah, it looks very nice. 290. Better you couldn't have asked for. Now, A2. A2 is a little bit of a tricky level since there's an angry sun that is gonna be like hovering over you, but with a hammer suit you can actually get rid of that thread. Like that. Very nice and clean A2. Love to see it. With a leap of faith over there. Very nice. So Mondi's gonna be the first one to enter the fortress, and he's gonna get that P-switch jump. Be good to start to avoid these waffle lights. Very nice. Okay. Let's see, does he get the jump? He gets it! Alright, Japezu with the 8-1 Starless. He's gonna take damage right there. It's okay. Gonna take double damage, but no! He takes an unfortunate death. He might not have the speed enough to actually get that jump there. Oh no. No! And he bounced off that block right there and takes another death. Come on, Japezu, you got this. You can get through 8-1. It's fine. It doesn't matter, just... Oh yeah, we might see the new tech developed for A2 using a P-Wing, and you have some airwalking. Let's see, let's see, let's see. He's going for it, he's going for it. And there he goes! Look at that! Oh, that has to be so good to do, you know. That looks so fun. Gotta love it. If we have another points tournament, please make that A2 a point. Alrighty, so Mondii on his way to finish the game. And he gets his final point! The rando clip! The rando stairs clip! Very nice! Alrighty. Oh, he got a jump from Japezu. Very nice, very nice. And hi Bowser, bye Bowser. Give it out your GG's for our winner of your match today, Mondii, with a solid time of 55.19 and 23 points. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I'm afraid that Japezu forfeited, so that's gonna deduct 1 point for him. He still had a chance to actually get another another point too, but such a shame. I think he just wanted to be over with. Alrighty, let's see if our runners will be interested in some interviews, because that was a very interesting race from the beginning to end. They did a wonderful job. They are keeping each other like very close, and it was up until that unfortunate death on Japezu's side, where he got scammed by the Boom Boom Slide in 6F1, that he took an unfortunate death, and that was a very costly death because going all the way through that fortress is very long. It was a very nice run on his end. 17 points, well, 16 pretty much, is not that bad at all. We're gonna give a little bit of a moment for runners to see if they can catch up and enter. But so far, this tournament has been wonderful. It has been very incredible. So thank you again, Gunjan, for making it happen. And let's see what's on the SpeedGaming schedule, just in case if there's another thing, not necessarily SMB3 related, but if there's any other match happening right now or other event. Oh yes, I think yeah we're gonna be slightly short on time. Well, not necessarily short on time, but on the Speed Gaming 2, if you're interested, there's a link to the past randomizer league season 7 invitational match that is gonna happen in Speed Gaming 2 between Iyoshi versus Rotzi. And then at 1 p.m. there's there's a match of Metroid Prime 2 Mentor Randomizer. Oh, interesting. A mentor tournament for Metroid Prime 2 Randomizer. That's huge. Oh, there are several stuff to be done in the Speed Gaming like channel. So if you are interested in A Link to the Past, Zelda 1, Super Metroid, um, and I think that there's another thing too. Uh, Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, like you guys can just check them out. But I do believe that our runners will not be participating in interviews. It's worth mentioning that they are Finnish, so I can imagine that they have a they prefer like to. It would have been better if I had someone like Joe Hyper Mario here, so he could like have help with the translation and stuff. Um, but yeah, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in, for watching this awesome race between these Finnish runners. Um, Shout outs to both of them. As you can see, like on the chat, if you feel inclined to also like follow me. Um, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully tomorrow with more action between Sakali versus Stewie Carmen and Papatate versus True Hyper Mario. Hope that you have a lovely day, evening, or night, wherever you are. And I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for watching.